Imagine a world where playgrounds are quiet, schools stand half empty, and the once vibrant sounds of children playing are now just echoes of the past. The laughter of children becomes a rarity, a precious sound that is slowly fading away. It seems like a scene from a dystopian novel, but this is the stark reality confronting many nations today, a reality that is both unsettling and thought-provoking. Global birth rates are plummeting at an alarming rate, painting a future where shrinking populations could reshape our world in profound and unpredictable ways. In some countries, the number of people dying now outpaces the number being born, creating a demographic imbalance that is hard to ignore. This demographic shift presents humanity with a unique challenge, one that demands our urgent attention and innovative solutions. Experts and policymakers are grappling with how to address this issue effectively. The world's population recently surpassed 8 billion people, a milestone that was once seen as a harbinger of resource scarcity and environmental collapse. This milestone was once seen as a harbinger of resource scarcity and environmental collapse, but the narrative is shifting. Yet the bigger concern today is not overpopulation, but underpopulation. The implications of this shift are vast and complex. As birth rates fall below replacement levels, many countries face the prospect of shrinking workforces, strained social safety nets, and a dwindling pool of innovation and creativity. The economic and social impacts are profound. The question is no longer whether our planet can sustain us, but whether we can sustain ourselves in a world where the balance of life is shifting dramatically. How we respond to this challenge will define our future. For millennia, human population growth remained relatively stable. Life was harsh, infant mortality was high, and pandemics periodically swept across the globe, keeping our numbers in check. Then came the Industrial Revolution. Advances in medicine, sanitation, and agriculture led to a dramatic increase in life expectancy and a corresponding surge in population. The 20th century witnessed the most rapid population growth in human history. From roughly 1.6 billion in 1900, the global population skyrocketed to over 6 billion by the year 2000. This unprecedented expansion fueled economic growth, technological innovation, and a dramatic transformation of the planet. But this era of explosive growth appears to be coming to an end. Today, a different set of forces is shaping demographic trends, and the implications are profound. In many developed countries, birth rates have fallen below the replacement rate of 2.1 children per woman, a threshold necessary to maintain a stable population. This decline is driven by a complex interplay of factors including rising living costs, increased access to education and contraception, and a shift in societal values towards personal and professional fulfillment. Take South Korea, for example. With one of the lowest fertility rates in the world, South Korea offers a glimpse into the challenges of a shrinking population and the societal pressures that accompany it. Young people in South Korea face intense pressure to succeed in a highly competitive job market, where long hours and high expectations are the norm. The high cost of housing, education, and raising children makes starting a family seem like an insurmountable financial burden for many, leading to delayed or foregone parenthood. China provides another compelling case study, illustrating the long-term effects of stringent population control policies. Its one-child policy, in effect from 1979 to 2016, has had a lasting impact on the country's demographics, altering family structures and societal norms. While intended to curb population growth, it has led to a shrinking workforce and a rapidly aging population, creating significant economic and social challenges that the country is now grappling with. As we look to the future, understanding these demographic shifts is crucial for developing policies that support sustainable population growth and address the needs of aging societies. The decline in birth rates has profound implications for the future, affecting not just the number of people, but the very fabric of our societies. As populations age and shrink, societies face a multitude of challenges, from increased healthcare needs to the emotional and social well-being of the elderly. A shrinking workforce can lead to labor shortages, slower economic growth, and a reduced capacity for innovation. This impacts everything from manufacturing to the service industry. Meanwhile, the growing ranks of retirees place an increasing strain on social security systems, healthcare infrastructure, and pensions, forcing difficult choices about resource allocation and prioritization. Imagine a world with too few workers to support a growing elderly population. This scenario is becoming a reality in many parts of the world. This is the reality facing Japan, where adult diaper sales now outstrip those for babies, highlighting the dramatic shift in demographic trends. The burden of caring for an aging population falls on a shrinking pool of young people, creating a demographic imbalance that threatens economic stability and social cohesion. This imbalance could lead to increased stress and burnout among the younger generation. Section 5. Can immigration solve the population puzzle? One proposed solution to declining birth rates is immigration. By welcoming people from countries with younger populations, nations can address labor shortages, boost economic growth, and maintain a more balanced demographic structure. However, immigration is a complex issue with social, economic, and political dimensions. While immigration can bring much-needed skills and revitalize aging populations, it also requires careful management to ensure successful integration, social cohesion, and equitable distribution of resources. Countries like Canada and Australia have implemented successful immigration programs that contribute to their economic growth and cultural diversity. However, anti-immigrant sentiment and political resistance to immigration remain significant challenges in many parts of the world. Investing in the future policies to encourage parenthood. Another approach to addressing declining birth rates is to create policies that encourage parenthood. This can include a range of measures such as generous parental leave policies, affordable childcare options, and financial incentives for having children. Some countries have experimented with innovative policies to boost fertility rates. For instance, Denmark offers couples subsidized fertility treatments and generous parental leave benefits. While such policies can be costly, they represent an investment in the future, ensuring a sustainable population and a vibrant society. The innovation imperative technology and the population paradox. Some argue that technological advancements like automation and artificial intelligence could mitigate the negative impacts of a shrinking workforce. Robots and AI could potentially fill labor gaps in various industries, from manufacturing to healthcare. However, the relationship between technology and population is complex. While technology can enhance productivity and create new opportunities, it can also lead to job displacement and exacerbate existing inequalities. The challenge lies in harnessing technological innovation to create a more equitable and prosperous future for all, regardless of population size. The sustainability question: fewer footprints, brighter future. From an environmental perspective, a declining population could be perceived as a positive trend. After all, fewer people mean less consumption, less pollution, and a lighter footprint on our planet. However, the relationship between population and sustainability is not always straightforward. While a smaller population could reduce environmental pressures, it's crucial to address the consumption patterns and environmental impact of individuals. Sustainable practices, technological innovation, and responsible resource management are essential for ensuring a healthy planet, regardless of population size. Beyond numbers redefining prosperity in a changing world. The global decline in birth rates challenges us to rethink traditional notions of prosperity and progress. For decades, economic growth and population growth have been inextricably linked. But in a world with shrinking populations, we need to find new metrics for measuring success. Instead of focusing solely on GDP growth, we should prioritize well-being, quality of life, and environmental sustainability. This requires a shift in values from a culture of consumerism to one of conservation, from a focus on individual gain to a greater emphasis on collective well-being. The human spirit adapting and overcoming challenges. Throughout history, humanity has faced countless challenges and emerged stronger and more resilient. The global population crisis is no exception. While the challenges are real and complex, they are not insurmountable. Our capacity for innovation, collaboration, and adaptation has allowed us to overcome adversity time and time again. The key lies in embracing a spirit of global cooperation, investing in scientific research and technological innovation, and finding creative solutions to address the demographic shifts unfolding around us. A universe of possibilities, our choice, our future. The future is not predetermined, it is a tapestry woven from the choices we make today. The global population crisis presents us with a profound challenge, but also an opportunity to reimagine our world. to create a future that is more sustainable, equitable, and fulfilling for all. As we stand at this pivotal moment in human history, we have a choice to make. Will we succumb to the challenges of a shrinking world, or will we rise to the occasion, embracing innovation and collaboration to create a future worthy of our children and grandchildren? The answer, as always, lies within us.